very high angle. And then on YouTube, I'm just gonna stream from here. As you can see, this is a giant and my big knife. Friday last year, and I have actually only used a few of the knives. I'm very excited to use this one. I don't know what this one's called. I think it might be like a bread knife or whatever, but I like the ridges, so it's easier to like cut really, really thick things. I think most people cut watermelon this. Not sure, but I have a short, but I figure, sorry guys, I have no idea why the Wi-Fi is always terrible whenever I'm like trying to do a longer stream. So put on your gloves is the first step. Actually, first step to actually successfully cutting out jackfruit by yourself is purchase one to the size of your liking, whatever you're actually going to eat. And then you're gonna, when I bought it, it was kind of hard. So the best is if you take it back to your house and either leave it out in the sun, like I did for like a day, or you could put it in the room, like just for room temperature, and then wait until it's like slightly pushy, not too much, just like when you push it down, it clearly has like a slight indent. Hi there, Julie, Patrick. I had this jackfruit before. Nice. Well, I don't know how, if there's many other different types, but I just know there's jackfruit and like durian, and I like both. So what you're gonna do after it's ready, this one's clearly ready. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like I could push down and I can see like a little bounce, and then there's like more brown spots. You're gonna get gloves because it gets really, really sticky on the inside, and you don't want to use your hands to touch the delicious meat. You're probably gonna want to put your hair up, but it's too late for me, so it's okay. So I have my gloves on. Usually I like somehow still get like a cut in my gloves, and somehow the juice still gets in, but we're gonna try our best. And I do it on the floor just because there's more space, unless you're really rich and you have this giant, I don't know, marble kitchen island that you could fit all of this in. So for me, I do it on the floor. I have newspaper on the bottom, and then I layered paper towels on top of it. Spider. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Actually, I'm not sure if that's a spider or an ant, but it's crawling on my jackfruit. I have to kill it. Ew, 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 ew. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. Ew, ew. Hold on. Sorry, a little spider thing, but it is the end for you. Oh! Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Oh. Oh my god, I crushed it. It like climbed underneath my jackfruit. Oh, that's gross. I'm squishing it. I'm pretty sure I killed it. I'm gonna put it in the trash. Live streams, you guys. I don't know if that spider was already inside my house or if it was just like from the jackfruit, because it's pretty gross on the outside. I don't know if you can see, but there's like all these dirty skin particles from the outside, because I think it grows on trees. I'm honestly not really sure. I think durians and jackfruits probably grow on trees. It has this like little stem thing at the edge. But I don't think people like spray it down or clean it or whatever. It's like quite prickly. And it smells like, if you like the smell, it's delicious. I love the smell of it. So yeah, you're gonna get a big space and put jackfruit on top of it. Get yourself plenty of like containers to put the actual meat inside. And then I have olive oil, or actually no, this is corn oil over here. Any type of oil, because I just want to layer like my knife with it, because apparently it's going to get really sticky when you cut it down. Sorry guys, I'm like trying to read. Hi there, Niche Media. Hi. It asks me to reconnect and I keep hitting reconnect. I don't know what you guys are seeing while it's reconnecting. It's so frustrating. This is what I have to do after my channel got, I'm using my second channel, and all I can do is just stream on my phone. So it's just cutting in and out. Sorry people. I don't know how to stop it from cutting in and out, because it's not like I can connect Ethernet to my phone. But actually, let me roll it closer. Hopefully there's no more spiders. Yeah, it's so heavy. Actually, I could lift it and show you guys. This is 22 pounds. 22 pounds, but I got it for a really good deal. So this is like under $10. I got this whole thing for under $10. It's amazing. But yeah, I usually don't buy it when it's like crazy expensive. So what you're gonna do is pour some oil. I'm just gonna pour it on top because I don't care about the skin anyways. I'm gonna throw out the skin. I'm just gonna pour some corn oil, like, oops, on my blade. Right on the blade, and then I'm just gonna let it drip on the jackfruit. That's totally fine. I just want to get it nice and oily so then it doesn't stick, like all the sticky stuff inside doesn't stick to me, to the knife, even though I can clean the knife. So then you're just gonna like literally, ooh, oh my god, I love this knife. This is not an advertisement for Zwilling, I swear, but oh my lord, it's never been so easy to cut through it. This knife is magical. Okay. As you can see, I still struggle a little bit, but the cut is amazing. I could probably just split it with my hands right now, but I will continue this. Oops. Almost there. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like really sticky. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh, hold on. There we go. All right, perfect. This is just the perfect level of readiness. And it's really just for that one slice, honestly. Like, you could cut it more. Here, check it out. I don't really want to put my blade down because I feel like it's gonna stick to the paper towels. But look at that. It's awesome. It's so ready. It smells so good. See those little, like, those spots? Those are the only things that you can actually eat. Like, that's the fruit. All this stuff on the side, I think some people cook it and eat it anyways, but I don't eat that, so this is all just like trash. Okay, whatever. Put my knife down. Oh god. I still didn't fully cut it. It's so stringy. Oh, okay. Now, this is fully cut. So check it out. Looks like that. And I basically can start grabbing, but you know what? I'm gonna cut it down from here again because the goal here is to take out all the pieces and there's a lot more inside. Obviously watch your fingers when you're cutting it. Ooh, it's like I'm cutting into the seed. That's why that was really hard. Okay, maybe this was a bad cut because I feel like I'm cutting in between seeds, but it's fine. I'm just gonna try and use my hands and rip parts of it before I do the next cut. And I've only like ever really done this like a few times in my life because I used to just buy jackfruit like prepackaged, so I didn't have to do all this work. But then I realized it's a much better deal when you just cut it yourself, as long as you're willing to spend the time cleaning up and all. Oh yeah. You're definitely gonna need like lots of paper towels and stuff because I am sticky. And I see like the skin particles on the outside of my gloves. So I'm gonna just rinse my gloves quickly because when I'm actually pulling out the fruit, the meat, I don't really want the outside of the skin to be touching the inside. So BRB. Cool. So just rinse my hands. And then now I'm pretty much just gonna like grab it. I don't know if you can see, but you can just go in and grab out this. Like, this is the part where you actually eat it. I feel like I'm on a farm. And there's like a little, there's huge seeds like these ones where it's kind of like it has like a capsule and I don't really like to eat that either, so I just throw that out. Sorry guys, I can't see properly, so I know some people, I can't see your messages perfectly, but that's the fruit, and that's what I'm leaving. I'm putting it into my bowl of actual meat. Hold on, I'll put that here. Ooh, okay. It's like a nice chunk here. So yeah, I don't know if you could, there's just so many extra stringy parts that are like pointless. I mean, not pointless, but it's not something I need to eat. Oh my God. It's like so much work to do this. It's not even funny. But when you're eating it, it's all worth it. I don't know if you guys have ever had like pulled jackfruit, like pulled pork jackfruit, but I've had it at those like food fairs, like OC food fair or whatever. And there's this one dish that I ate one year I loved. Like, I think like a Korean stand made Korean pulled pork, but like vegan style, and then they used this like jackfruit meat, which is crazy. I don't know how to do it, but I tasted it, and it tasted like very similar to real pork, pulled pork flavors. If you put enough like barbecue sauce on this stuff. Delicious. So yeah, try to throw out the seeds because then you have more space to put the actual fruit. Like that. And just try to throw out the excessive stuff. But oh my God, this is perfectly ripe. Like, it's just nice, like a nice yellow. So you just have to be careful not to touch the skin, because every time I touch the skin, my hands get all gross, and I don't want that on my final fruit product to eat. But whatever. Worst case, you see some like dirt, you could always rinse it off. Ooh. So yeah, guys, the video you did not ask for, but you're seeing anyways. Okay, it's kind of satisfying, like pulling it out. And this is just like one on that side. Okay, I think you guys missed it earlier, but I got some pieces that were too mushy. It just didn't look good. Like, it didn't smell bad or anything, but the ones that are too mushy like are overly done, and I toss it. I don't like parts that are overly mushy. I feel like it won't taste good. Try to clean it. Yeah, but that's like too mushy. Like, it just drops like that. I would just throw that out, because I don't like the taste of like mushy jackfruit. It has to have like a chew, like a nice texture to it, to be considered good, in my opinion. Yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. This is my Friday, and then after I do this, I'm probably gonna go practicing my new jeans dance. Even start studying for it. I have to take a test in September, by September, or else I have to pay like a penalty fee. And instead of studying for the test, I have just been procrastinating and doing stuff like this. And also learning K-pop dances. But to be honest, I have learned recently that I just have to do whatever makes me happy, and sometimes that stuff is very random. Like right now, what makes me happy is cutting up a jackfruit and doing a live stream, and then learning the rest of Super Shy New Jeans K-pop dance. So you just gotta go with the flow. Wow, I'm not even done like half of the jackfruit. So you could, I'm just like digging through with my fingers, but you could use more of your knife. Put your knife to work. Okay, actually, I'm gonna put my knife to work. This is getting ridiculous. Okay. So be careful. This is dangerous stuff. Earlier, I cut it into a seed, and the seed was like stuck on here. So now I'm not trying to cut the seed. I'm just trying to cut the edges of it so it gets more loose. So I don't have to put this much effort in cutting out the actual jackfruit. So that was helpful. I'm just like cutting off the strings. Just watch your fingers. Oh my god, I love this knife. So like, you see how there was like the center part that's kind of useless? It basically like was cutting into that part. Yes, okay, that's so much easier now. So much easier to graph for it. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. And you're just gonna toss these like white stringy parts away because that's not tasty. Like the white stringy parts outside of it. You could technically eat it. I've eaten it before, but better not to. And there's like a seed in here, but that's fine. If it's completely enclosed and you have to like put some effort to take out the seed, then I just leave the seed in there. Because when I'm eating it, I could just spit out the seed, that's fine. But sometimes if it's already open, then I get rid of the seed. Oh my god, I'm actually sweating. I better be losing weight. I've been working out, not eating as much carbs, and doing a lot of work like this. I hope I'm actually gonna get my summer bod. But yeah, see that? The seed is perfectly inside. And I have some where I remove the seed. But oh my god, I'm so happy that this is ready. The worst is like when I wait too long. One time I bought a jackfruit and I just waited way too long. So by the time I like took out everything, it was just like a lot of it was really mushy and gross. I mean, some parts are still kind of mushy, but majority of this jackfruit is like ripe to perfection, which is what you want. So see that the ends of it is kind of mushy, but it's not that bad. Ooh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Ah. Ah. And careful because it's slippery. It can literally slip out of your hands. So all I did earlier was like, I made a cut like around the middle area, and then this way it's easier to just like pull it apart. So basically all I did was do a center cut it from the side, and then you want to cut around it like the core of an apple. Basically the core here is just like this really boring looking taro root looking thing, and you're gonna cut around it so it's easier to get your jackfruit meat. Ooh, this piece is like all types of messy. I'm just glad there's no more spiders. If I see a spider right now, that'd be pretty awkward for me to try to kill it as it's crawling around the meat of this jackfruit. So I hope that was the last one. I don't know if spiders eat jackfruit. I hope not. Recently, I saw a raccoon in an avocado tree, and I was like, what? I didn't know raccoons ate avocados, but they do. Also see rats there in avocado trees, which is really weird, but I guess they bite on them and try to eat them too. Okay. Ugh, this was a bad idea to put my hair down because now my face is itchy and I can't scratch my face. Okay, I'm just gonna do this portion of the video, like the left side I'll do with you guys, and then the other portion I want to record my short video, so I'll turn off the live stream, and then I can watch my Gilmore Girls, which is literally like one of the best writings I've ever seen. Like, I honestly love the writing for Gilmore Girls. I know it's shows like from 20 years ago, and I'm learning so much from like the past. For example, did you know that a Prius was around since 2003? Because in one of the episodes where like Rory graduates from, I think, high school, her really rich grandparents bought her a new Prius at the time, and I checked and I was like, oh my god, how did they have a Prius in 2003? I thought Priuses were around since like 2010 or something. But I guess really rich people already had access to like Priuses back in 2003 when I didn't even know they existed. So yeah, I like watching old shows. Go. Nice. Get rid of the seed. I still get rid of the seed whenever I can. But yeah, I'm on season 5 of Gilmore Girls, and I highly recommend it. I think there's only 7 seasons, so I'm basically almost done. Just like 2 more seasons, and I'm super late. I don't think most of my friends honestly even watch Gilmore Girls. I used to have this best friend, and her mom watched it all the time, and I thought it was so cute. And now I kind of want like a daughter, just so I could be like Rory and Lorelai. Not gonna lie, but I'm okay if I get a son in the future too. But yeah, it was just really cute to see. Back then when I had this friend who, her mom and her would apparently watch Gilmore Girls religiously. And I was always like, that's cute. My mom and I are not like that. We're not like besties who tell each other everything before telling friends stuff. I still tell my friends like everything. I tell my mom stuff too, but I think more girly stuff to my friends or my girlfriends. Ah, I lost one. I was doing so well. I put a piece, like I lost a piece on the paper towel, but it's fine because it's kind of clean. That's why I do a paper towel now, even though usually it doesn't fall. Because like before I would just do it on newspaper and I'd be really like confident that I wouldn't drop a single piece. And then I would end up dropping a whole bunch, and then you have to like rinse it off. But because I have it on paper towel, it's perfect. I could just pick it up, throw it into my batch. Look how much I have. It's actually not a lot, but I think I can pile it up, that whole bucket worth. So most of it, like I feel like with durian and like jackfruits and stuff, it's just skin. It's like so much of the weight that you pay for when you buy it at grocery stores. You're really just paying for the skin and the shell and the seeds, which most people don't eat. But I feel like these stringy parts that I'm peeling off, like you see all those stringy things, I think you can cook it, honestly. Like you could cook it with some soy sauce. Like honestly, if I was starving and I didn't have enough money, I would probably cook this and eat it because it is edible. In terms of nutrients, do your own DD. I have no idea what kind of nutrients is in the stringy stuff that I'm tossing out. But yeah. Ooh. I could put more like oil on this, but forget it. I'm just gonna cut it to make my life easier. Oh my god, there's still so much. I'm sweating buckets. I guess this is like an actual job. Like when people package it for you, usually when you buy it in packages at the grocery store, they just cut this piece, like this durian piece, into like, jackfruit. They cut this jackfruit piece into like 4 slices, and they leave like the heavy skin parts and the strings for you to kind of take apart yourself. And it's still pretty pricey. So again, I think this is the best deal I've ever gotten. This whole thing for 22 pounds for only like $8. I only paid like $8, I swear to God, for all of this. I was surprised that there were still a bunch left at the grocery store that I went to. It was like a local grocery store, so not like a big chain or anything. That's probably why it was cheaper. I've definitely realized that I need to go to more different grocery stores, like local ones, in order to do my shopping. Because like my brother and my parents do that. They like drive around to like go to all these different extra. I'm like, why don't you just go to one grocery store? Like, how much money can you actually save? Like, whatever. But now I am seeing the light. It does make a difference. There you go. I'm so sad that I can't do my live streams on my TikTok, and I had to start a second TikTok. And then now my second TikTok, I have to somehow get to over 1,000 followers, I think, in order to start doing streams. I'm not allowed to do any streams on the main one, so I don't really post TikTok videos on the main one. The main one's just now become a backup. So if you're not following me on TikTok, please do. On my second TikTok, the Luci Show. So just type in the Luci Show or go on my Twitter. I'm actually sucking on a fruit called quinette. What is that? I've never heard of a quinette. I wonder if I know what a quinette is, but it's just like I don't know that name because like I feel like all different cultures have such different names for fruits. Like ube, purple yam, like isn't that like all the same thing? But there's like all these different names for it depending on what language you speak. But I don't think I've ever heard of a quinette. I can't even begin to picture what that is. Sounds cool though. I honestly have not eaten a fruit that I hate. I'm a very fruity person. I think I like most fruits that I come across. And again, the one that I like a lot but I don't get to eat often is mangosteen, because one, I don't even know how to pick a sweet one, because there's sweet ones and then there's ones that it's just a waste of money but it costs you a fortune. So with mangosteens, they're like this hard-shelled purple thing and it's white on the inside, and it kind of looks like, the inside looks like an orange chocolate, like, you know, that brand where they sell orange chocolates and you break the chocolate and it's like pieces. It kind of looks like it breaks apart like an orange, but the pieces are white on the inside, and it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It tastes so good. But I've had bad ones too where it's not sweet, so I'm always scared to buy it because I'm like, what if it doesn't taste good? And I just wasted like $30. Yeah. Whereas jackfruit, like, I'm pretty confident in now. Like, I know how to pick a good jackfruit now. Basically, I just have to cut it open when it's ripe enough. And durians, usually I never fail with that either. Ooh, oh my god, there's so much more meat. This is amazing. And I don't usually like to eat it like this, like I could. Oh my, it's so good. I don't like to eat it at this temperature. I feel like it tastes way better when it's cold, like everything. I think like my watermelons I need to eat cold. Cherries, I've actually been eating my cherries frozen. Highly recommend. Like cherries and grapes, I don't know why, but they taste really good when you freeze it. It doesn't even have to be like fully frozen like an icicle. It just has to be like really cold. Ooh. I feel like I'm losing weight as I'm doing this because it's so much effort to pull. Okay, I try to use my knife. Wow, I underestimated how many there are. There's so much. Ah, okay, kind of dropped it. It's fine. Fruits are only bloomed on the summer. Usually those fruits are only bloomed in the summer. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you have to, yeah, you have to go by season. Sometimes there is just no, like, there's no mangosteen, there's no jackfruit, there's no durian at all when I go to grocery stores. But the thing is, with jackfruit, I never usually buy it in cans, but I've seen, like, a lot of Vietnamese TikToks where they have these desserts and they put like coconut milk, and then they have like cans of, like, the girls who do these videos that I watch, like, they're just so YOLO. Like, there's no need to do all of this, right? Like, I mean, like, I feel like a lot of TikTokers, they have so much money now anyways. Like, what is the point in buying like all of this and go through all this work? It's gonna end up tasting pretty similar anyways. I prefer fresh, but I get why the TikTokers end up just buying it in the cans. But I watch these like Vietnamese TikTokers, and they're like making these traditional Vietnamese desserts, and it looks so good. And they just buy like countless cans of stuff. They'll like buy cans of coconut, milk, I think, and then they'll like add more sugar to it and whatever, and a bunch of ice. They'll buy like cans of jackfruit, cans of like all types of fruits that can go into cans, and then just really like mash it together, and it looks amazing. I wanna make that one day. But I have made coconut like sago. That's really good. I don't know if I posted that video because I have so much video in my drafts that I just forget to post, or I'm a little lazy to post. I will, I swear. One of these days you're gonna see like 10 videos from me when I feel like it, or if I'm stuck at an airport. I feel like I'm so productive at an airport because it's like there's nothing to do, so I'm just always on my phone posting random videos that I made forever ago. Oh, you're kidding me. I have a fly here. No! Oh my god, I thought there wasn't any flies in here. Okay, alright, you guys are gonna see something gross. I'm gonna try and clap at this fly if it like comes at me. So far so good, but I feel like it's gonna come on my durian. Like, not come on my durian, but come to my durian. Don't come to my durian. I mean, my jackfruit. Okay, it went away. But I don't, yeah, no, you definitely saw that, right? There's a fly here. I hate flies with a passion, I swear. I have one of those electric fly swatter thingies, but I've done it where I just like, I wore dishwasher gloves and I just like clap them to their inevitable ends. Okay, like, I hope I scared it. Ah, no, I didn't. It's right here. Oh my god, I dare you. Oh my god. I look so clueless with the fly. Ugh. Okay. I'm trying to like watch out for my already peeled parts. I don't want it to touch it. But it seems to just be flying around, lost, and not, oh, there it is. Oh my god. Go away. Go away. I don't think so. Sounds familiar, like something I would have tried, but I honestly don't. I'm so stressed out right now, and I'm gonna destroy it. Destroy it. This part. Look how much. All that time. All that time. I only did like 1/4. 1/4 of this giant thing. So I'm just cutting out the center part. Yeah, that's definitely gonna make my life easier. See that? Like this thing? See that? Like this thing? How useless it is? It's like just, it makes the rest of the steps easier. These delicious gems. Oh my god. I feel like all flies have like OCD. They can't just stay in one spot. Or ADHD. It's just, it won't come. Oh wait, it stopped. Nope, now it's going again. I was gonna attack it when it stopped on a stool. But whatever. It's not near me right now, so I'm just gonna speed it up. I don't think it likes jackfruit, because then it would be here. Like, it would be stinging the meat. Which makes me question, is that a good thing? Like, it doesn't like it? Or it's a bad thing that it doesn't like it? And I should hope that whatever I'm eating, animals like, oh my god, it's here. It's here. Oh, I don't think I got it. I don't think, Lord. At least all the meat that I've taken out so far, I can put saran wrap and I could put it in the fridge while I'm doing the other side. So this way, in case it does sting it, it's protected. But yeah, if you've never tried this fruit, I highly recommend it. It's like, you just can't go on the rest of your life without trying it. But I'm sorry, about the sugar apple thing, I've never had sugar apple, Patrick, but I've had grape apple one time at the farmer's market in, what's it called? It's near Garden Grove. I think that's where it's at. Or the Grove, sorry. Garden Grove? The Grove. At the Grove, near the Grove, there's the farmer's market. And one time, one of the vendors had grape apples, and I bought it. It was so cool. It smells like grapes, and it kind of tastes like grapes, but it's in an apple form. I don't know if it was like some weird cross, like they did some genome crossing or whatever, but then I never saw it again. I went back to that exact vendor, and I just didn't get to see it ever again. So I think maybe they stopped making it. Maybe it didn't sell well. Sweet. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay, there's actually lots of cutting in this. Like if you want it to go by quick, you have to cut, but watch your fingers. Sweet. Oh, yeah. You can't really see it from the outside, but there were parts that were too ripe. So it's like just gotten mushy. Looks like if I left it even longer, it would have just, there would have been a giant hole, probably from the wetness. Like it's just a very wet fruit when it gets mushy. It's just crazy because it looks so dry from the outside. And it's so sticky. Like this, if you get this in your hair, you're like done for. Oof. Okay. So what I was gonna say to you guys is look how sticky my knife is. It was perfect before and now it's super sticky. And to clean this out, dishwashing soap is just not gonna do it. So you're gonna need like basically what you started with. You're gonna need oil to clean your knife off. Baby oil, regular oil, what have you. Clean it properly with oil. Then you're gonna put dishwasher soap on it to like then get rid of the oil. I hope you found this educational as to how to cut this massive fruit. My parents never taught me because they don't eat this stuff. So it's really just me. Maybe there's another way to do it, or like a quicker way than I'm doing, but this is the only way I know how, that I taught myself. And now I have taught you. Okay, I'm done. Holy cow. Look at the damage. Okay, this is the other part that I have to still do, but just look at all of this. That's just half the mess. Good Lord. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But half of the jackfruit makes all of this. This is like more than 5 pounds. This feels like almost 10 pounds. Like almost 22 pounds. This is probably like 8 pounds. Peace out, guys. Awesome. Wish me luck on killing this fly because it's bothering me so much. And I will see you guys. I will see you soon. Oh my god, my legs are so sore from crouching this whole time. Peace.